Hello everybody, Trippin' Sister here. I know you've been seeing Mr. Viking doing all that whipping up his magic in the kitchen lately. I am still around, and enjoying him doing the cooking sometimes. Um, we are getting ready to leave here in a few days, and so right now, as you can see, we're sanitizing our water tank because we haven't used it. We've been hooked up to the park water. Whoops! Uh-oh. Since we've been here. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Oh. Are you going to turn that off?
I did.
Okay. How come it's still coming out?
Well.
And all the bleach with it.
Some.
At me, y'all. Anyhow, we're sanitizing our tank so that when we go to boondock, which is what we'll be doing when we leave here, we won't get sick. Because we haven't used our water tank since we've been back, and the coach was in storage for a while, so before we got back here. So we're sanitizing the system, and we called the manufacturers of our tankless water heater system to make sure that there was no problem, or if we had to disconnect the whole thing in order to sanitize the tank, because I didn't know about bleach running through that system, and they said that's no problem whatsoever. So Mr. Viking is getting that done now, and in about probably 2 weeks or so, or 2.5 weeks, we'll be pulling out, heading back to the coast. We've got a tenant that we're in the middle of evicting. You gotta love being a landlord, I'm telling you. So there's that to take care of. So we're gonna go back and take care of that, and then we'll see where we go from there. But anyway, I just wanted to drop in and say hi. The weather is starting to warm up here, but not warm enough for me to sit outside without a jacket on. I actually have on a big heavy robe because it's warmer than my lightweight jacket, and not as heavy as my winter coat. So I'm fine as long as the wind doesn't blow. When the wind blows, then it's brrr. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. And I hope you're hanging in there with us. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do. And there's a bell there that you can click on so that you can get notifications every time we upload a video. And share it on your social media networks to all of your RV enthusiasts and camper van people and all that good stuff. We love all you guys. Hello everybody, Trippin' Sister here, and
The Striking Viking.
yeah. Anyhow, we just wanted to give you guys an update.
With my head chopped off.
I wanted to give you guys an update on what's happening with our water heater, our what is it?
GSWH-2.
That thing
happening?
Has been a pain in the butt to me. It is broken, and all we did was change our water line from the city to our pump, and it just quit working.
Just quit.
So I'm not happy. That thing was like $700, and we used it for a month. It took us 3 days to get it adjusted to where the water wasn't spotty, hot and cold, hot and cold. And we finally got it working. And then all we did was switch the hose from one thing to the other. So we thought it might have been the water pressure, from the pump not being strong enough. No, pressure was fine. Their equipment failed. So thank God we have a year warranty parts and service. And but the bad thing is we couldn't find anybody that would service it. The closest appointment we could get was the middle of June. That's a long time to be stinking, okay? I'm just saying. So anyhow, we ain't been stinking, y'all. We have been showering. We have been showering by other means.
It's a good thing we know how to take army baths.
And not only that, his mom doesn't live that far from here. So, but anyway, so now we're waiting for a part. And the company has told us that since we could not, they were going to pay for service. You know, anywhere we took it, they would pay for the labor, you know, for the person to put in this other part. But we couldn't find anybody. So, and there's nobody right here in the town where we're staying at. It's like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so the update is they are shipping the part to us to Washington, actually, because we've had a problem getting our mail. You just gotta love it. Anyhow.
God love it.
So we didn't trust that we would get it, right? So we had them send it to Washington, which is about 30 minutes up the road across the border from us. And we're going to go there and just pick up. It's just this little tiny little thing, right? So anyway, we got to go over there and get that. But it won't be around until next week. It's not expected to be delivered until next week. So we're stuck here waiting for that stupid part. Anyway, I do not recommend it, okay? We are boondockers, and this does not work. I'm serious. For me, I don't care for it. Don't care for it. I don't recommend it unless you're going to be hooked up at a park. If going from park to park is your lifestyle, more power to you. That's not how we do it. So this tankless water heater thing, I cannot recommend it. I don't care what brand it is, because when it goes out, it goes out. And I do highly recommend it when you drain your tanks and stuff in the winter. Drain all of them. So you ain't dealing with this kind of thing, because, you know, your water heater blows up while you're gone. Your holding tank blows up while you're gone. Anyway, that's the update. We are on our way back here soon. Hopefully we can leave like by next Saturday. If we leave Saturday, then we can reach our destination by Monday, which would be ideal, because where we want to park is usually loaded up on the weekends, you know, and we don't want to get there on a weekend. But it'll take us 2 days to get there. So if we get there on a weekday, everything should be okay, and we should be able to find a place to park. They've closed an RV park there, so people that were actually living there are struggling trying to find somewhere to go.
That's right.
And we're hoping that they don't go to where we were thinking about going.
We had somebody check the spot that we were in last year, if you recall, having looked back on our previous videos, where we were parked across from the Dryland Sort and the Yacht Club. And according to them, there's nobody there right now. But we have another couple backup places, 2 other backup places in mind as well that we would be able to use. So we're looking forward to, well, not really looking forward to it, but looking forward to going back down to the coast and get some stuff taken care of there.
Yeah, we finally got our tenant evicted. The court ruled in our favor.
Woohoo!
Yes, and that was our first time having to do that, and we had everything in order, and they booted his butt out of there. So we are turning it over to a different management company. If you remember the first management company that we had, they were ridiculous crooks. And so we negotiated this particular contract.
Yeah.
And we signed it today and scanned it and sent it over to that office. It's 6 hours from here. And they're going to manage the property for us, so we don't have to be bothered with it. We can do it. We know we can do it because we've done it for the last 2 years. We'll be taking care of that when we get there. We got to get the place cleaned up so that they can get it listed and stuff again. So that's the update. We'll be pulling out of here soon, and we will let you know if anything exciting comes up between now and then. And we will see you up on the upside, or the flip side, or the other side, or however it goes. All right. Keep tripping.
Keep tripping.